In summer, you automatically feel more alive. As soon as you go outside and the sun starts to leave a mark on your skin, you begin to remember how you felt when you were a child, how easy it was to connect to nature, how easy it was to play. Ask a stranger what is her name, or tell another you find his hat cool. It was easy to be amazed by the raindrops on the grass or feel pure excitement to swim in a lake. Now in summer, I feel both. I feel the urge to run outside and spend days among trees, but also I'm feeling frustrated with a system or a routine. I don't let myself lost in the moment because I feel guilty when I do it. I feel guilt when I am not giving the maximum. I'm not as productive and as focused as in other months of the year. Why do we feel depressed in the summer? Can we feel depressed because of the limitless freedom we got this time of the year? Or do we fear letting our burdens and step out of our comfort zone? Fear of acting as a child or fear of the irreversible that once we experienced that simple life where we got our happiness from the goods of the nature, we cannot go back, we cannot fit in. Other months, other seasons are such as beautiful, but there is something deeply wide in the summer. It gives us so much. Do we fear of the time we didn't use wisely? Fear of those big feelings we only can feel at talking to somebody important on an August night or just on a rainy day? I wanted you to know you shouldn't fear. Maybe we think we can only be happy if we work and earn that much so we can afford a vacation to the sea, to eat and drink at fancy places, and visit the top 10 things we should see at any big city because that is what the internet, the society told us. And I love travel, don't misunderstand me, but there are just life situations where you can't afford it. Before you buy your plane ticket and spend all of your money on a trip you didn't want, try those simple things that can make you feel empowered, wide, and curious again. Try out new ways of traveling, like couch surfing, or just visit a family member you saw a long time ago, or spend a day alone visiting old bookstores and antique shops. You cannot escape from your life. Don't let society decide instead of you. Don't believe everything that capitalism teaches us. My favorite things to do when I want to feel free and when I want to recharge my batteries, like I spend time alone and I didn't bother myself with thinking about the heavy stuff. I spend that time observing my feelings and my thoughts, really. Let my ideas flow slowly or just stare and think about absolutely nothing. I take long walks in the mornings and at nights for the same reason. Oh, and did I mention I love to walk barefoot? Organizing dinner parties for my friends, or writing poems or songs. But I know it's my way, and also practicing art therapy helped me a lot. And I like visit local markets for fresh food. These things are just so simple. One of my favorite memories of this summer is sleeping in our tent and listening to the pouring rain. I didn't feel cold, and it was brave from us because we went with dogs. And one night my dog ate all the instant soup we got, and I don't know, and I still don't know how he did, because the soups, of course, they were unpacked and they were in my bag. Other days are dark and I'm not feeling motivated to create or to connect. I just wanted to sleep through those feelings. But I am friends with my dark side, friends with my fears now. Let yourself cry, let yourself shout when you feel like a tornado inside. As with every storm, it will end. Sometimes I am mad. I feel sorry for myself that my life is hard and others can be easily successful. I wanted to skip the road, I just wanted to arrive, but even when you travel, isn't the best part is why you are on the road or up in the sky looking and paying attention to the landscape that hugs you from every angle. I can see how different but how similar we are. How similar our needs, that we are thirsty for attention and hungry for love. The simple act of dancing, simple act of eating, simple act of singing, these things are undervalued. Just ask for somebody to look into our eyes while we are talking, and then we can feel that connection, that we are needed, that what we say is important and we are seen. It's not easy to be honest even with yourself, but spending your days not in harmony with your inner side, you are just drifting so far from your soul, far from the satisfaction with life, far from connection. If you want to be seen, first you need to show yourself. And everything that surrounds you can be a source of energy. The sun, the river, the wind. In this video, I wanted to tell my story about summer depression, how I find myself disconnected from the life I had. There was the constant urge to act. I was burnt out, but after I slowed down, I started to understand myself better. The satisfaction that I kept running for was here just at my legs from the beginning. I can step out of the rhythm that society dictated to me. I don't have to live with that tempo. I don't have to live up to others' dream. I can live slowly. I can let myself enjoy what nature offers me. I let myself feel everything. I can identify what beauty means to me. I can break from generational trauma. I can change, but I cannot blame all the bad things that happened to me. For that who I am now, because I'm responsible for my happiness. And even if the summer fades away slowly to keep space to the autumn leaves, I am grateful for myself and always protect the warmth of those summer nights when I sat alone in the balcony thinking about my past and crying out all the emotion I had to hide. There are no such emotions as negative or positive. Experience all the cry when you feel relief and the laugh when you can't control your happiness and show off all your teeth. I'm freaking just love to feel. I learned how I can spend time with myself, how I can set boundaries, and never again I will let anybody treat me less than I wanted to be treated, because I'm an absolutely yes. And I just love in the summer how fascinating to look for a shooting star at an August night and simply gaining back the vitality only can nature offer. Lay down on the cold grass and dry in the sun, laugh in the dark and dance just a little bit drunk. deciding to do something for yourself and you actually start doing it, and just being brave enough to let things go for something bigger and just grow.